Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another daily video. Borderlands 4 has been released and it's not looking good. I don't mean the graphics per se, but the performance as we already presumed. As of releasing this video, 2 days ago, we already talked about it a little bit and how Randy the magician Pitchford tried to hype the day one patch. Which, to be fair, day one patches shouldn't be a thing. Just let the game finish and put it out into the world in a state that it doesn't need a patch. But even with the day one patch and with updated system requirements that are hilarious to me, the game still doesn't run that well. So as of right now, the all reviews, you can see I changed it back to the original style of Steam reviews. It is mixed with 62%. Let's go down there. This already begins. Where's the loot? What? Okay, a positive review, but game crashes more than Cyberpunk 2077 on release date. It's just another UE5 sloppy game. Did you misclick, maybe? It runs like absolute garbage. Cannot recommend this game until they've fixed the performance issue. Played 4 hours, 2.5 hours after review. Does have a Ryzen 9 NVIDIA RTX 3090, which should be enough, 32 gigs RAM and an SSD. Then we have gameplay is fun, but crashing and frame issues on a pretty beastly PC, even at lower settings, is pretty unacceptable for a $70 game. Unfortunate that this is a AAA that this is what AAA gaming has become. Crashing, unplayable messes on launch when asking for 70, okay. Then we have here, they've learned their lesson with Borderlands 3, fixed the issues, okay, which ones? And brought up new game with new things to do, more freedom of movement, a massive map full of NPCs to shoot at. Okay, yeah, because I already said gameplay looks kind of fun. Not only kind of fun, it looks like what Destiny should have been. But yeah, compared to previous Borderlands, this holds up to be the best of them. Even, Borderlands 2, that I have hundreds of hours in. Oh damn, Borderlands 2 was my favorite. You can skip story on new character after you complete the game. Okay, interesting. Let's go a little bit further. So this is a really positive review. Does he have negatives in here too? No, just positives. Great game, runs well for me on AMD. Oh, maybe that's the issue. Nvidia cards. Performance meh, game great, okay. I've over 1000 hours in Borderlands games, with 1 and 2 holding a very special place in my heart. Welcome in the club. Borderlands 4's current state, it isn't worth half the price they're asking for. Game runs okay, much better than Borderlands 3. Damn. Stuttering can happen, but nothing like in 3. Okay, interesting. So just also that you know, I only played the Borderlands 1, 2, 3 game on my PlayStation back in the day. So I have no idea what happened on PC back then. 3080, able to run game using FSR, set it to balanced, I'm getting 120 FPS, okay. It's fun for sure, not having any issues, okay, interesting. No crashing or frame drop, and I'm on a 4070, fun game. Needs to be optimized, but super fun. Okay, I have a 5090 and the newest Ryzen, oh, nice. 3DX with more than enough RAM. Game crashes now that I'm over 2 hours played. Had no issues playing it until the last patch update. Trying to see if I can get a refund, since most of the time spent trying to get the game to run instead of actually playing. Okay. Wow, so let's go a little bit up here. Where was it? See language breakdown. I want to see. Simplified Chinese, 32% of 1000 users. Russian, 67 of 500 users. We in Germany, why are we so positive? Every time I look at the language breakdown, us Germans, we are one of the most positive bunches here. 75% with about 500 people. In French, 61% with about 220 people. Mixed. Oh yeah, these are all. Total 25 languages. The rest is not as many people. Interesting. 64, 62. Wait, which one do we see up there? 62 of 12,765. Okay, so wait. Oh, this is just the English review score. Okay, 64% with about 9,900 reviews. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, as always, it runs well for some people, it runs bad for other people. This is what we already know with these types of games. Let's look a little bit at the negatives. Because apparently the game is fun, which I already expected it to be, because it's a Borderlands, the movement looks great. But again, this is about the messiness, not only about Borderlands 4. I have to be very clear about this one. This is the AAA industry as a whole. Unplayable state due to constant crashes when opening inventory. Kind of need that in a looter shooter and shouldn't need comp SCI degree to play. Okay, yeah. Buggy mess drops to 40 FPS on a 5090. I kind of have the feeling that it's really the Nvidia cards. I have a 5090 and the new... Oh yeah, there we already had that one. Fast-paced shooter shouldn't struggle reaching at least 120 FPS without having to force usage of upscalers and frame generation. Yes, thank you. I hate fake frames and fake resolution. This should not be a thing. I already made a video about that a while ago. Realistic expectations is that majority of players do not have a $2,500 GPU in their PCs to run the game. Yeah, a huge Borderlands fan. I don't typically leave reviews. Oh, damn. That is telling if you don't typically leave reviews. About 15 minutes in the game. Not even 2 hours in. Optimization for this game is garbage. I have a 9800 XD3. Damn. A 5090 rig again. 5090 again. Unoptimized. Do you also have a 5090? No, I can play Cyberpunk with crap ton of mods and 4K. Yeah. 5090 again. We're painting a picture here. 4090. The one guy was probably right. On AMD machines, the game runs well. But now it's getting interesting. 3090 Ti. 60 FPS regardless of settings. Everything on low. 60 with insane stutters. Max it out. Damn. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, 60 with insane stutters. I was able to tune the setting to fix the stuttering at around high. So to very high settings, but I'm still dipping to 30 to 45 FPS. Damn. And again, do not forget, this is a 130 bucks game, or 130 euros and or your regional equivalent. I'm at a point that I'm not even saying that this is a 70 euro game anymore. I'm not doing this with any game anymore, especially after the Nintendo Direct we had. Now that Nintendo does so many crappy things. Legend of Zelda costs now about 90 euros. Donkey Kong Bonanza costs 90 euros. Oh, no. Yeah, that one is 90 euros. The new Pokemon is going to cost 100 euros. This is getting completely out of hand. They're just chopping it up. And yes, this is nothing new. Deluxe Edition, Super Deluxe Edition, and so on. This is nothing new. And we already knew that this is cut content, but there was still the phrasing of, yeah, but it's a 70 bucks game. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to take the biggest number there is, and that is the price for the game. If you have other games, like, I don't know, Dead or Alive. Now I'm going a little bit on a tangent here. It's not a 85 euro game. No, no, no. Because what's it going to be? It is... Oh, that's not even everything? Do we have a list of what's it going to cost? No, we don't. Oh, okay, because it's a freaking lot. Let's just say it's a 2000 bucks game. Damn! Because they have really, really a lot of DLC in here. Also, I'm going to do the same with Tekken. I love Tekken. I haven't played as much of it as I wanted to. It's not a 110. Oh wait, what do I get in the Ultimate Edition? I already forgot, because like in every beat 'em up, they mix it up with the things in here. Let's just say it's 180 euros. I already forgot. Or let's just take... What is this? Character and stage pass. Okay, yeah. It's 40. It's another 40. It's about 200 euros. Let's just say it like that. That makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, unacceptable. Why is this on mixed? Okay, we also have a dip here. Oh, this is heavily unbalanced. Okay, this is about balancing issues and so on. But again, going back to Borderlands, I know I had a little bit of a tangent here. I'm really, really sorry about that. But I've got a little bit heated up about the pricing situation here. Because, again, after the Nintendo Direct, things are just getting ridiculous, as this shouldn't be a thing. We shouldn't say, yes, it's a 70 euro game. No, it's not. It's 130 euros. And again, the new Pokemon is going to be 100 euros. Donkey Kong Bonanza now is 90 euros, because it's not a paid DLC, it's cut content. Especially when a paid DLC is announced even before the game is out. But yeah, indie games do a better job with performance, because not only are they smaller games, they don't have to do so many things in the background, but we also have Expedition 33 as an example. It's a beautiful game. I can't remember if I had any, and I really mean any, bugs. Yeah, they had bug fixes in the game, and I read the patch updates, but I haven't heard basically anyone talking about bugs in the game. Why? Because they let their game cook. They tested it probably all the time. And they did a great job with it. Do you hear anything with Silksong about bugs? Except the bugs that are in the literal game? No. Also, yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything about gaming issues except the difficulty of the game. To which I say, just learn the mechanics of the game. Spend a little bit of time with it. Enjoy the journey. But the game runs well. But yeah, okay, this has already been too long. I'm really, really sorry about that. I just had to get this off of my chest. please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dinks. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more video game news every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want you can share this video with your friends as well. And please turn off restricted mode in YouTube. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.